House Intelligence Committee Devin Nunes has stated there's no evidence of Trump Tower being wiretapped.
We don't have any evidence that that took place, and in fact, I don't believe, just in the last week of time, the people we've talked to, I don't think there was an actual tap of Trump Tower.
And then Lindsey Graham, Judiciary Committee, stated he had no evidence of even surveillance of the campaign.
They said they're extremely confident there was some kind of surveillance of the campaign. I have no evidence of that. Apparently the FBI has contacted my staff that they will be at some date in the future providing us an answer to this in a classified manner.
This claim is beginning to fall apart. Sean Spicer even attempted to change Trump's wording around.
Wiretapping, in quotes. There's been substantial discussion in several reports. The Brett Baer from Fox, from John's, on March 3rd, talked about evidence of wiretapping. There's been reports in the New York Times and the BBC and other outlets about other aspects of surveillance that have occurred. The president was very clear in his tweet that it was, wiretapping. That spans a whole host of surveillance types of options. The House and the Senate Intelligence Committees will now look into that and provide a report back. He doesn't really think that President Obama went up and tapped his phone personally. I think, but I think there's no question that the Obama administration, that there were actions about surveillance and other activities that occurred in the 2016 election. That is a widely reported activity that occurred back then. The president used the word wiretap in quotes to mean broadly surveillance and other activities during that, and that is.
This speech by Sean Spicer has earned him hilarious headlines, such as the one here. The New York Times article Sean Spicer is referencing is this article here. It does say wiretapped, but it never stated anything about the Obama administration, or Trump Tower, or anything having to do with Trump being wiretapped.
That President Obama tapped then candidate Trump's phones.
Yet nowhere in this story does it say that. It says that there is a broad investigation based on wiretapped and intercepted communications. It does not say whose communications were intercepted. And I'd also point readers, and something that people conveniently leave out, is another story we wrote last week on March 1st that explicitly says that much of the communications that were intercepted were Russians talking to Russians. They were hearing about things through those conversations. Is there a FISA warrant? Were there wiretaps on Donald Trump or any of his campaign people's phones? I don't know that. We don't know that. If we do know that, it would absolutely be in the newspaper.